Throughout history, human beings have been obsessed with creating powerful weapons to protect their nations and dominate their enemies. Today, we're going to take a look at the world's most expensive weapons ever built. Let's get into this video. The Boeing F-18EF Super Hornet, which costs $98 million. The Super Hornet is an incredible aircraft, a weapon with a monstrous price tag of $98 million per plane. For the price of one of these, you could give every single person in San Francisco $90 and there would still be a few $1,000,000 left over. Remaining space. What kind of defense equipment and weapons are worth $98 million given that the aircraft weighs about 47,000 pounds when fully loaded and can travel at speeds of 1,190 miles per hour? 2 wing stations on the fighter jet's 11 weapon stations can accommodate a full second's worth of air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and air-to-ground bombs. With the exception of one airshow mishap, the Super Hornets haven't been involved in any accidents or been shot down by any enemy aircraft. The fighter jet is also equipped with a 20mm Gatling gun, which has a firing rate of an astounding 6,000 rounds per minute. There was a deal worth $82 million. The Navy selected Boeing to create an infrared search and track system for the fighter jet. In total, it is estimated that it will cost about $50.78 billion to develop, research, and manufacture these jets, as well as their armament and defense systems. Without further delay, let's get into the top 4 most destructive weapons. Thor, F-35 Lightning II, $82 to $103 million. It's a machine of unparalleled strength and technology, capable of carrying out missions that were once impossible. And it comes with a price tag that will make your head spin. The weapon we're talking about is none other than the F-35 Lightning II, a 5th-generation stealth fighter jet developed by Lockheed Martin for the United States Air Force. The F-35 is a versatile aircraft, capable of performing a range of missions, from air-to-air combat to ground support. Its advanced stealth technology makes it almost invisible to enemy radar, while its advanced avionics and weapons systems give it unparalleled accuracy and deadliness. But what makes the F-35 so expensive? Well, for starters, the development and production of the aircraft has been going on for over 2 decades, with a price tag of more than $1.7 trillion. The F-35 program has also involved a massive global supply chain, with parts and components coming from countries all over the world. The F-35 also requires specialized training for pilots and maintenance crews, which adds to the overall cost of the program. But despite its high cost, the F-35 is considered by many to be a crucial investment in the future of military aviation. With its advanced technology and capabilities, the F-35 gives the United States and its allies an edge in the battlefield, and serves as a powerful deterrent to potential adversaries. But the F-35 is just one example of the incredible advancements in military technology that have taken place over the last century. From the first primitive firearms to the most advanced fighter jets, humanity has never stopped striving to create the ultimate weapon. And as long as there are wars to be fought and enemies to be defeated, that quest will continue. The F-35 Lightning II is a weapon of unparalleled power and sophistication, and also the most expensive weapon ever built. Its development and production have come at a high cost, but its capabilities make it an indispensable tool in the defense of the United States and its allies. Subscribe if you are enjoying this. The third F-22 Raptor, costing $200 million. The F-22 Raptor is a plane that looks like it belongs in Star Wars. Although it can't quite enter hyperspace, it can still travel up to twice the speed of sound, or Mach 2, which is almost as cool. Aside from Star Wars, the F-22 Raptor is an incredible stealth jet that costs about $200 million per aircraft. The F-22 Raptor can produce more thrust than any other aircraft in the world, and that ability, along with its highly advanced aerodynamic design and flight controls, enables it to outmaneuver any enemy aircraft it comes up against. And its main advantage, a stealth plane, is one that no other aircraft can see coming. However, the F-22 Raptor takes the term stealth plane much further than most stealth aircraft do. If you've ever wondered why the F-22 looks so Star Wars, that's because it integrates radar-absorbent materials and specific airframe shaping to reduce the amount the plane is visible on radar and from the ground, Naturally, a plane designed for stealth and attack has a few weapons on board in addition to a 20mm cannon that can hold 480 rounds. The aircraft is designed to support a variety of heat-seeking missile combinations. JDM has air missiles and bombs. In spite of the fact that the plane's radar range is secret, how far do you want to keep yourself from one of these things? A poet claimed to have seen targets at distances greater than 320 miles, but I am unable to confirm this because I can assure you that I have never been in one of these things. This is a startling difference. Second place, finally, we've descended from the planes and landed on something a little more comfortable for those who don't fancy heights. The DDG-51 destroyer, which costs $1.8 billion. The price of the DDG-51 destroyer, also known as the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, is $1.8 to $3 billion per ship. While this may seem like an absurd sum, keep in mind that this ship can accommodate 350 active duty personnel. The ship, which is nearly as long as 2 football fields, is equipped with numerous weapons and is able to carry over 900 missiles. While the ship was first built in 1991, that doesn't mean it isn't still being produced today. Just in 2018, the Navy contracted a company for $4.8 billion to build more. The ship is equipped with 2 vertical launching systems that can deploy Tomahawk missiles. Of course, the ship is also fitted with superior defense radar and navigation tools as well as an advanced mine detection system. 1. The Virginia submarine costs $2.8 billion. Finally, we've arrived at the most expensive military weapon. Which will it be? If you guessed a nuclear weapon, you almost got it right. The price of these bad boys, which start at a startling $2.8 billion each when we take a closer look at what this submarine is packing, reflects the fact that they aren't exactly as shocked as the Costo Beetle's yellow submarine type of serve. The Virginia-class attack submarine, the newest undersea warfare platform in the U.S. Navy, features the most recent developments in stealth, intelligence gathering, and weapons systems. Attack submarines are made to track down and destroy enemy surface ships and submarines, project power ashore with Tomahawk cruise missiles, and engage in intelligence, surveillance, and special operations. The Virginia class did not represent the first innovative design to enter service following the Cold War. The Los Angeles class was to be replaced by the Seawolf class, but after only 3 submarines were built, production was stopped. The Seawolf class was the most expensive SSN submarine, costing $3 billion per unit. As the Virginia class was smaller and had more manageable costs than the Seawolf, production of it began in earnest. The Virginia class, the Navy's newest attack submarine, is currently being constructed. With a focus on littoral operations, the Virginia class has a number of innovations that significantly improve its warfighting capabilities. The fly-by-wire ship control system on SSNs of the Virginia class improves ship handling in shallow waters, maybe a little more logical with 2 vertical launching systems that can fire Tomahawk missiles. The Virginia class submarine has 2 vertical launching systems that can carry about 40 different weapons at once. The Virginia class submarine definitely has safety on its side. The sub is capable of moving between 25 and 35 knots, and the most exciting part is that it can do that almost indefinitely. Being nuclear-powered, this sub's range is only constrained by the amount of crew food it can store and the sporadic maintenance it needs. I'm not sure how that sounds to everyone, but being underwater about 800 feet with a nuclear reactor doesn't exactly appeal to me even with a safety net. As we conclude our journey through the world's most expensive weapons ever built, it's clear that humanity has never stopped striving to create the ultimate weapon. From stealth fighter jets to ballistic missiles, these incredible machines have been developed with the goal of protecting nations and dominating enemies. The class has unique capabilities to support special operation forces, such as a reconfigurable torpedo room that can hold a sizable number of special operation forces and all of their gear for lengthy deployments and potential off-board payloads. But as we look to the future, we must also remember that these weapons come at a high cost, both in terms of money and human life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world's most expensive weapons, and we hope that it has given you a new perspective on the incredible technological advancements of our time. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to stay in touch for more like this.